Dave Weisering, the Director of Athletic Communications here at Mercyhurst, with head coach Rick Gotkin of the Mercyhurst men's hockey program. Our weekly insider with the men's hockey team this year. Coach, let's talk about the first couple weekends, traveling out to Air Force and then home against Merrimack.
Well, you know what, Dave, it's funny, we were all talking about getting out to Air Force, and the significance of always going out to Colorado Springs always has major playoff implications, and that weekend may have major playoff implications. But to go out there and think about playoff games in October, it was crazy. But we're not used to going out there that early. You know, we did not play very well at all on Friday. Was very, very unhappy with the way we took care of the puck and just the turnovers that we had and whatnot. And we just really looked like it was our first game, maybe because it was. Air Force, I thought, played very well. But you know what? A good sign that we saw was our guys bounced back on Saturday in a tough spot. You know, you play in a very high altitude out there. It's got a number of challenges, and you know, Saturday we were clearly better. You know, and we're able to salvage the weekend and get 2 points. And really, whenever we go out to Air Force, you know, we feel like we have to at least get 2 points. If you can get 3, it's good. And if you can get 4, it's very good. So it was an okay weekend for us, and we want to just try to get better. And then the weird part was we went out there, then we came home, and we had the bye week. And, you know, we really haven't had a chance to really establish a routine, a rhythm, whatever you want to call it. And athletes, hockey players, coaches, as you know, very routine people, and we're trying to get a routine going. And you know, coming back from Air Force, we weren't able to get that routine going. You know, get a chance to play Merrimack from Hockey East. Very, very good team as well. Both Air Force and Merrimack were very similar, I thought. Air Force's challenges out there with the altitude and things like that, but Merrimack was a you know a good test for us. And I don't know if we played poorly on Friday. I'm not sure we played poorly. We just we weren't crisp. We weren't sharp. I thought we worked hard. I thought we competed. And the best part about Friday from our perspective was our resiliency. You know, the fact that we were able to, we didn't want to, but we went down, you know, 3 times by a goal, and all 3 times we tied it up, with the tying goal coming with about 30 seconds to go in the third period. The real downer for us was we took a very, very bad penalty in overtime, a very bad penalty in overtime, and then, you know, we have a chance to, you know, on the penalty kill to get the puck all the way down the ice. Instead, we tried to make a fancy play, and we don't. And Merrimack scores a power play goal to win it. So we were really disappointed, mostly with the way that ended, and really thought we got what we deserved. I mean, you take a penalty like that, and it was so uncalled for, and it was very undisciplined, and we're not going to really beat anybody by playing like that. We understand it's an emotional game. You know, we understand emotions run high, but you know, you got to be able to play with those emotions and play within those emotions. So it was a good learning experience, I think, you know, for us, hopefully. And then again, we bounced back on Saturday. You know, managed to get out 3-0. You know, really weren't trying to play come from behind hockey. Got out 3-0 and got 3-0 and ended up hanging on for a 3-2 win. So, you know, we sit here 2-2. You know, 1 up, 1 down, 2 on the road, 2 at home. You know, and at this point, you know, it's an okay start, but we have a lot of work to do.
0-2 on Fridays, 2-0 on Saturdays. Is there something you're doing Friday night, Saturday morning that's kind of taking that turn?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, I mean, again, you know, it's one of those losses was on the road in Colorado Springs, and the loss was here at home. So, you know, I don't know. I'll tell you after this weekend. But, yeah, I don't know. You know, I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason to that, other than perhaps that, you know, our guys are pretty proud. Our guys are very competitive. Perhaps, you know, when we get, you know, knocked down on Friday, we come back with a better effort on Saturday. I don't know that. You know, I think we're close to being a good team. You know, well, I think we're close to being a very, very good team. We're a good team. But I don't know. You know, I don't know if there's anything to Friday or Saturday. But, you know, I guess we'll find out as the year progresses.
How about talk a little bit about special teams? They've gotten off to a little bit of a rocky start here in the opening 4 games. Penalty kill gave up a few power play goals at Air Force. And then you did get 2 power play goals against Merrimack, but you were shut out at Air Force. Talk a little bit about what needs to change there.
Well, you know what, the power play and the penalty kill are super important to hockey. You know, we always talk about how you know, your penalty kill will win you games and your power play will lose you games, and I think that's right on. But you know, those things usually take a little time to kind of get going. You know, we also recognize, you know, who we're playing against, where we're playing, and things like that. But for sure, if we're going to start to win very, very consistently and get on a good roll, you know, both the power play and the penalty kill needs to continue to get better, and I'm confident that it will. You know, missing a couple of pieces from the power play from what was a very good power play last year, and Nick Jones and Dan O'Donoghue, but, you know, that's how that goes. You know, I think we have other guys, other pieces that will mesh well, and the power play will get going. And I think, you know, even though we went without a power play goal at Air Force, I think we did some good things. We had some lucks. You know, we hit a post or two in there. You know, we just didn't score a goal, but I think we're doing some right things there. And, you know, the penalty kill, you know, Greg Gardner, you know, does a great job with the penalty kill. And, you know, he has his own system, a new system, a very good system. We have a lot of guys that are starting to buy into the system, but, you know, again, they just have to continue to get comfortable and get confident, and I think the penalty kill will be right there as well. So we all know that without power play, without a good power play, without a good penalty kill, it's tough to win in Division I hockey. But the bottom line is that I'm confident that we're doing the right things, and we will eventually get all that sorted out.
You've got an old team, 11 seniors this year, maybe even 12. You did pick 3 captains, Matt Zay, Tyler Shiplow, and Ryan Mishiak. Talk about the process in selecting captains and how you picked those 3 of the dozen seniors you have on your team.
Well, that's an easy thing because the team votes. You know, the team votes on that. So that what you see there was Matt Zay was the clear-cut choice to wear the C and be captain. And again, he was an alternate captain last year. Ryan Mishiak and Tyler Shiplow, as you mentioned, were clear-cut choices to be alternate captains. We really treat them as tri-captains, but the team votes for that, you know, and us as coaches also have a vote in that. But that's the respect that they have really of their peers, and I think that's really the only way to do it. And I think all 3 of those guys have, to this point, done a very good job, and I think we'll continue to do a great job leading our hockey program.
Big announcement yesterday down at Erie Insurance Arena. Talk a little bit about that and the upcoming series against Ohio State in January.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be great. First of all, to have Ohio State coming in here is a really cool thing. You know, they're a nationally recognized university. You know, everyone knows Ohio State. So having them come to Erie, Pennsylvania is a very, very neat thing for all of us. And then to be able to play at the beautiful Erie Insurance Arena, you know, we love the Mercyhurst Ice Center, but to be able to go into that venue, you know, after their $40-something million renovation, you know, almost 7,000 seats in there, you know, I think is super exciting. And, you know, we're just excited to be part of that, and, you know, really we're looking forward to people to come out and watch some very good hockey, support the program, and also be able to help the Mental Health Association of Northwest Pennsylvania by doing so.
And how did that come about?
Well, you know, we had Ohio State on the schedule for a couple of years. We knew they were coming in, and then the thought was, could we play one of those games at the Erie Insurance Arena? We really had to wait for the Ontario Hockey League schedule to come out first, and we caught a break because the Erie Otters were not home on that Friday, January 2nd. They were on the road. And then, you know, we talked about, well, you know, we know the Otters were home on Saturday night the 3rd. You know, could we maybe make that like a doubleheader type of thing and, you know, play an afternoon game and then the Ontario Hockey League game at night? And Casey Wells and his group down at the Erie Insurance Arena have been absolutely great in helping sort this out. We were able to do that.
You got Colgate coming up this weekend, 4th ranked team in the country. You go there. Talk about what you're expecting from the Raiders this weekend.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're obviously, when you're number 4 in the country and you can go on the road and beat St. Cloud State and some of the other wins that they've had, you know, you're the real deal. So I think they're going to be the best team that certainly we've seen to this point. They might be the best team that we see all year. So we're going to have our work cut out for us, but I think we embrace that. You know, I know our guys are excited to play. You know, they're a very, very fast team. They play very, very fast. They get to loose pucks quickly. They get up and down the ice quickly. With that being said, I think we also have the fastest team since I've been here at Mercyhurst. So, you know, I think we can skate with anybody. And I think if we play smart and we take care of the puck and we get good goaltending and we're opportunistic offensively, I like our chances. So, you know, I'm confident we're going to play well, and I think if we play well, I think we're going to win a couple of hockey games. So we're looking forward to getting in there, and again, we have great respect for Colgate. We know how good they are. But, you know, this is going to be a great measuring stick for us to see exactly how we stack up with some of the best, or one of the best, programs in the country right now.
Coach, thank you very much for joining us here. We're going to do this every week to talk Mercyhurst men's hockey.
Awesome, Dave. Thanks for having me. It's
All
been
right.
my pleasure.
Dave Leisering with head coach Rick Gotkin of the Mercyhurst men's hockey program.